Yesterday Netflix thought that it had everything wrapped up. They called a press conference and somebody said, please listen carefully that we are now publishing a disclaimer and that it will start appearing on the OTT platform for the 𝗣𝗚𝗍𝗆 series. Well, upon further investigation, we found something very interesting. Now, the mistake or the mischief here, we don't know who did it, whether it is Netflix, the platform, or the content provider, which is that Banaras something something. This is the company that produced the actual thing, which would be somebody around Anubhav Sinha and things like that. So we don't know who did the mischief, but the mischief is like this. Well, why don't I show it to you what the mischief is? So first, please like this video, and I have a couple of other revelations here, and this is going to make your blood boil. My God, every day I guess I'm making your blood boil. Take it easy, take it easy. This is India for you. But anyway, this time these people have gone too far in my opinion. Just take a quick look. Here we go. This is the disclaimer that comes up when you start playing 𝗣𝗚𝗍𝗆 in India. This series is a work of fiction which is set against the backdrop of certain real-life events. The characters, places, names, and events in this series have been creatively conceptualized for the purpose of dramatization. Certain cinematic liberties have been taken to dramatize historical events. However, the series does not make any claim of authenticity or historical correctness of any events, incidents depicted in the series. This series features children, and the makers have taken due care to provide a safe environment for children during the course of filming. During the hijacking of 𝗣𝗚𝗍𝗆, the terrorists used aliases or code names such as Burger, Doctor, Chief, Bhola, and Shankar. As per historical record, the names of the terrorists were Ibrahim Athar was the alias of Chief, Shahid Akhtar Saeed is alias Doctor, Sunny Ahmed Qazi is alias Burger, Mistri Zahur Ibrahim is alias Bhola, and Shakir alias Shankar. So this is in India, what people are seeing when they tune into 𝗣𝗚𝗍𝗆. The rating is UA 16 plus, gore, language, tobacco use, and violence. Wait a minute. What happens when we go to United States? How is it appearing in United States and perhaps in the rest of the world? Surprise! It just says this series is inspired by real events, including an adaptation of the book titled Flight into Fear, written by Captain Devi Sharan and Srinjoy Chowdhury. Now, see here, they are not saying this is a work of fiction. They are not saying who the five names, Bhola, Shankar, all that BS. None of that is coming here. Is this the fault of Netflix, or is it the fault of the actual company that produced this series? Let us say company that produced the series, Netflix or company. The way I understand it, and I'm a technical guy, so I think I know a thing or two. So when a correction is made, the correction would have been made by the company that produces the OTT, because they are ultimately responsible. They are the ones who are the face of this, and they would have made the change. That change needs to reflect on Netflix. So Netflix, they would have said, well, we have a small change, we have to change the disclaimer. Here is the new content. And they uploaded the new content, and people who are streaming it in India would start taking a look at that. But then in United States and elsewhere, people are not seeing that disclaimer. So what does this mean? Is it deliberate mischief? On whose part? Is it deliberate mischief on part of Netflix for not posting the disclaimed version on their servers outside of India? Or is it that the company that produced it, the company, whether they said that it is enough if we just do it in India? The mischief is there for all of us to see. I'm going to see how they come out of this. Now, people may ask, wait a minute, these are all technical guys. Somebody always has this yeah, but question. They might say, wait a minute, you are watching in United States, it's a different server. In India, people are seeing it on a different server. These servers need to be reconciled, and therefore it might be still happening. You just don't see it. You are a conspiracy theorist. Wait a minute. This is a very serious matter. And you know that the interest in a new content decays exponentially. If you change something in one place, that change needs to get reflected all over the world. Somebody has done mischief here, guys. Somebody has done mischief. I don't know who it is. The Department of Information and Broadcasting needs to wrap the knuckles here of Netflix as well as the producers, whoever it is. This is serious business. They are still trying to pass off a lie. They are also saying in the United States, this is actually real life, real events. So that means they are saying that they were Hindu terrorists when they were not. So this is much more serious than is made out. Also, we are finding some very interesting revelations about this guy, Anubhav Sinha. Where did he graduate from? And who is one of the main characters in this movie? Naseeruddin Shah. And do you know what happened to his elder brother or younger brother? I don't know. His name is Zameeruddin Shah. He was the vice chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. And he was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Series of stories appeared in PGurus.com. I'll give you a links for some of those stories. Do go and read them to understand more. These are what I would call as dangerous crooks. People who know the truth, but they can speak good English, they can probably elucidate things with clarity, and therefore they indulge in this kind of stuff. God damn it, whose payroll are you on? I want to know. The nation wants to know. Heck, the world wants to know. What kind of lies are being peddled here? We already told you in another episode that one of the members who worked as part of the crew, this thing took 12 months to make. He had said that our salaries are not going to be paid in India, but it's going to come in a different route. God only knows what that different route is. This has been on social media a lot. So you guys can take a look at that to make your own conclusions. AMU Bread, Anubhav Sinha, feels fit that he can get away with a lie, and this lie is being perpetrated outside of India. How come the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting did not mandate that this be carried everywhere? They think that they can throw some mud and see if it sticks or not. Truth be damned, facts be damned, lies, lies, and more lies. This is all it has come down to. People are saying that this was funded completely by the ISI. I have no proof to say one way or the other, so I'm going to just say what people are saying and leave it at that. You draw your own conclusions, guys. This is a crap of a series because it wants to lie and it wants to again perpetrate this lie called Hindu terror. And I tell you, this is not the first time. Somewhere the India Alliance feels that they can fancy their chances. I can tell you another thing before wrapping up on this one. They think that they can win in Jammu and Kashmir, and hence the National Conference in Congress Gathbandhan there, coalition there, so that the whole world can say, oh, look, Congress won a very important assembly election. And then whatever happens in Haryana and other places, they say, look, Congress won so many places. The Modi government has to go. The Modi government has to go. This is the kind of lies that are going to come out. But not so fast. BJP also knows how to play this game, I hope. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.